Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the coffee company. It's been a bit of a weird weather day, hasn't it? It's gone from rainy, now it's a bit sunny, and blah 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 blah. Who knows what the weather's going to bring? Before we welcome the people that are in the chat, I want to say two things. Firstly, a massive thank you to Tottenham on Tour for having me on last night. It was an absolutely amazing show. I really enjoyed myself. So a massive thank you to Mr. Brian Ireland, Mr. Brian Daigle-Mayachi, Mr. Danny Kiriakou, and Mr. Adam Clark. Absolutely amazing show last night. Really had a great time. And yeah, those chaps are brilliant. Also a very happy birthday to Mr. Stell. Fresh in his kitchen, cooking people, so a massive happy birthday to him. Really lovely chap he is, Stell. And yeah, I hope he has a great birthday. Many happy returns. Let's welcome the people in the chat. So, firstly, we have Mr. Anthony Gray in the house. Hello, sir. Hello, hello, hello. I am vacuuming. Half an hour. Can I have a coffee break? No, it's 30-minute notification. Well done. Well done, Ben, on last night's Tottenham on Tour stream. Hello to Anifa and everyone else to come. Great stuff. Great stuff. Good afternoon, Mr. Anthony Gray. Always lovely to see you in here, sir. Mr. Bobby K. It's Bobby K. Saying, good morning, Ben. Come on, you Spurs. Killed it on Tottenham on Tour last night. Great stuff. I had a great time, Bobby. Hopefully you're having a great morning, sir. Get that cuppa in and let's have a chill for this next hour and a half. Mr. Philip Brady's in the house. He retracted his message, but a good afternoon to you, sir. I don't know if you're in New York yet. I saw you were on your way stateside. And if you are, I hope you're having a great time, sir. Always great to see you in the chat. And yeah, always brilliant to see the godfather of the Harris Army in here. Big up, Mr. Brady. Brilliant. Miss Kirst is in the house. Firstly, brilliant show last night on Tottenham away, Kirst. Absolute inspiration with the lovely Ellie as well. Absolutely fantastic. So a massive big up to Kirst from everyone in the chat, please. Always lovely to see Kirsten in the streaming space. Absolutely wonderful woman. And yeah, it's great to see her in the chat as well. Sit down, have a relax, and let's have a chat this morning. Mr. De Bottom Duter is in the house saying, greetings, Ben, to everyone in the chat. Hope you have a wonderful day. I am having a wonderful day now and with all you guys in here. So, brilliant, lovely stuff, lovely stuff, lovely stuff. We are really enjoying ourselves this morning. Mr. Mark Cousins is saying, afternoon, Ben, great show last night. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Hopefully you're having a great morning, a great afternoon. And yeah, it was a brilliant show last night. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. Mr. Owl's Life is in here. Hi, Ben. Sorry I missed your show last night. Had a day from hell. That's a real sad shame. But hopefully you're having a great afternoon, sir. Always great to see you. Always great to shout Owl's Life. And yeah, hopefully you're enjoying your day, sir. Philip is saying, hi, Ben. Greetings from New York. I hope you've met Jack by now. If you need to go out with Jack, need to get him over. Yeah, need to get a picture of you and Mr. Jack Konecki because I think that'd be brilliant. Mr. Graham is in the house. Afternoon, Graham. Afternoon, sir. Hopefully you're doing well. Bobby K is saying, cuppa ready and sofa warmed up. Time to chill in the world's greatest coffee shop. That's what we're here to do. We're here to have a chill with all you guys and enjoy the day. The sun is shining now, and yeah, it's going to be a great day. Last night in Hertfordshire, we had some of that sandy Sahara rain again. Any down your way, Ben, or anyone else, fellow coffee beans? I hope today's rain is normal and washes it away. It seems to be normal rain so far. I don't see any sandy rain. Yeah, for now it seems fine. Yeah, but I hope it isn't sandy rain. I hate sandy rain. From the cars outside, doesn't look like sandy rain. Chris Agambar is in the house saying, good afternoon, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's coffee time. It certainly is. It certainly is coffee time. I need to choose myself a coffee in a second because I am parched. And Nick Barry Sean is in the house from Shelfside as well. 2 members of the Shelfside crowd in my shop today. Saying, good afternoon, Ben, a wonderful show. Chilling in before the school run and then jumping on We Are Tottenham TV for the Tottenham Hour. Great stuff, sir. Great stuff. Always great to see my friends flourishing in the community. And if I'm still not streaming at that point, I'll definitely be watching that. Always great to see the Shelfside boys spread their wings and fly. Always brilliant. A massive big up to Shelfside Spurs, as always. Yeah. It's great. We're just chilling. That Tottenham on Tour stream was rather lovely. I really enjoyed that. It did cause me to have a bit of a late night, but it is what it is. I enjoyed myself. This morning, or this afternoon, I finally tested out my oven to make a lasagna, and it was absolutely delicious. And some dauphinoise potatoes. So I've had a good nosh. So the tiredness is fading away. I've had some caffeine, but I need another coffee in there. So what should we have? Music's a tiny bit loud. There we go. Sun's out in Somerset, as it always is. Ooh, great to see the sun out in Somerset. I do need to go back to Somerset. I love that place. Need to visit Somerset again. It's a great part of the world, that. Excellent stream from Iggy, Stell and Ellie. Yeah, and Curtis. It was fantastic. It was a really brilliant stream. A massive elevations to them, as Rez says. Some great streams last night. Some great streams going about. Another happy birthday to Stell, because it is his birthday today. So yeah, it's great to see all the friends doing well in the community. It's really great to see it. Some amazing content absolutely. My thoughts exactly. Some brilliant content about. And right, time for a coffee. What can we go for? Maybe the Coffee Festival special was a cappuccino. Sorted. We can go. I think the Coffee Festival special goes about there. It's a bit of a mucky mess because I've been roasting coffee and stuff. But that's okay. It's the one day of the year we have to be nice to him. Yeah. Yeah. Whilst he's not cooking us, right? It is Star Wars Day. It's May the 4th be with you. One of my favourite days of the year, so I'm going to happily watch The Empire Strikes Back later. My favourite Star Wars movie. Or I might even watch Rogue One. I love Rogue One. But I think it's definitely got a very Empire. That's what we're going to do later. So it's going to be fun. Best time to go to the supermarket is whilst the parents are at school waiting to pick up the children. Supermarket's blissfully quiet for half an hour. Little tip. Yeah. This is lucky because I live at home, so my mum does all the shopping for me. So it's always brilliant. The problem with the Kaufman shopping is a lot of the times we're shopping in specialised places, as in kosher butchers and things. So it's always going to be quite busy, especially if you go to like Barkingside and Chigwell and where your kosher butcher is or your kosher deli. My two favourites personally are we have to use the boucherie in Barkingside basically because it's the only one in this area without having to go to North London now. But we use the boucherie for our meat, and we use the telephone just not outside Barkingside for our deli stuff, which is very, very important in the Kaufman household. We can't go without our smoked salmon and cream cheese and our about 50 million tin or can or jars of Hamisher pickles. We can't go without them. Rogue One is class. Absolutely love that film. Either Empire or Return of the Jedi. Empire wins. Can I ask one? Yep, you can ask one. Send it away. Send it away. Mr. Superman is in the house. Big up, people. Great stream, Cursed. Hope Laura as well. Ranjit, big up, Ben, and piss off to the rest of you. Lovely to see you in, Bob, as always. Hopefully you're doing well. It's always lovely to see you in the chat. Always love seeing you in the chat. Rogue One is a good film. Not just saying that because my cousin was art director for the film. Awesome. I love that film anyway. That film is awesome. Yeah, but definitely to Nick. Hopefully Laura is feeling okay. He says she's feeling a bit ropey, but hopefully she can recover very quickly. Lashings of chicken soup is what killed my COVID recently. Yeah, chicken soup kills all diseases, and this is a fact. This is not something we created just to laugh. It is the truth. And we know we love the truth here. This isn't some pseudo-truth. This is real truth. When we need more men in midfield, how about putting Dyer in there to do a job? He was previously a midfielder before Mourinho. Rodon can go in defence, just a thought. What do others think of it? No, unfortunately. He doesn't have the pace, and Dyer is the organiser of our back three. So if he goes into midfield, we lose our organisation in defence. Not that we've got any anyway at this moment in time. So it's not a good idea. He's too slow. It won't work, unfortunately. But it's an idea, and Rodon is not good enough, in my opinion. He's not good on his feet. We need our centre backs to be good on the ball, and unfortunately, Dyer is better than him. It'd be nice to replace him. But Dyer's been one of our better players this year, so we've got to give him a bit of credit because he deserves it this year. Good afternoon, everyone. Agreed on Rogue One, one of the best Star Wars films. Yeah, it's excellent. It's an excellent film. The best bit of that film is when the rebel ships come out of light speed in front of the Star Destroyers. That's awesome. That's just like, that's pure nerd mode, and that's just like, yeah. It's the guy that did that loves Star Wars, and he just gets it. Zoom, all just appear. That's awesome. It's great. Love that film. Yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Guys, do you class Die Hard as a Christmas movie? Yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Hey Bobby, loved the super technical show by the boys. Yeah, it was great. Best Christmas movies, Gremlins. Chicken soup is a natural antibiotic. I used to study herbalism and herbal nature remedies when I was younger. I studied, I don't know, just complaining. But I don't need to know that chicken soup is a natural remedy for everything. Broken legs, everything from broken legs to the flu. It's almost like the scene at the end of The Last Crusade when he pours the holy water, or the water out of the Holy Grail onto his dad's stomach, in Henry Jones Sr.'s stomach, and the bullet just disappears. It's like that, but it's chicken soup. You pour that on a broken leg and it's just magically fixed. It's true. Trust me on this. I haven't seen Rogue One. What's it on? It's on Disney Plus. It is on Disney Plus. But you can also find it on Amazon Prime and etc. You might have to buy it, but you can watch it. If you've got Disney Plus, you can watch it for free. Dyer was good in midfield with presence of Dembele and Wanyama beside him. We have neither the physicality or the quality in midfield right now. Absolutely, I agree with that, Bob. Oh, yeah, a bit more coffee. Absolutely, 100% agree with you, Bob. Shall we? My favourite herbal all fix is lavender. Ooh, interesting. Big up, Al, getting there, buddy. Small steps, literally, yeah, you are. Small steps, but he's getting there. Kauffie ASMR. Big up, Mr. Cody Mac. Big up, sir. Big up, sir. Lovely to see you this morning for you and this afternoon for us. Hopefully you're having a great day. Kauffie ASMR, indeed. That was a long shot. Kauffie ASMR, that's the whole point. I need some more microphones to get some of the noises. Don't do it. You leave your kids at school and lock mine in the basement. Let's put our flower shirts on and pretend we're in the Bahamas. Get your Tommy Bahama shirts out. Love Tommy Bahama shirts, they're great. Good morning, Cody. Just got some bad news. Apparently Ben doesn't do Ovaltine in the shop. No. The only thing we do is tasty food, biscuits and milk, and some coffee. Zen music. Oh, that's crap. I really got it right this morning, now I can't do it again. Needs to start practicing my latte art. Bobby KDA routine. Yeah. He always talks about it. He always talks about that stuff. Rumours the magic spray physio use on injured players is actually chicken soup. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's just the vaporised stuff. They vaporise it. So it's like, yeah, it really works. Big up, Jason. But yeah, absolutely great afternoon to Mr. Jason Bell and also to Mr. Carl Simpson. Afternoon, sir. Afternoon. 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 Hopefully you're doing well. Bob is saying I'm more of a Horlicks guy. No, it's too loud and I can't see the bloody volume button. See, going down one is too quiet, but going one up is too loud. What is this? What is this nonsense? More of a Horlicks guy. Horlicks, that's some good stuff as well. Hopefully you're doing well, Mr. Carl Simpson. Hopefully you're doing well, as is Mr. Jason Bell. And also to Mr. Ian Ferguson. Hopefully you are well as well, Mr. Ian. Hopefully you're doing well. And yeah, we're just chilling. Hopefully you're having a great morning. It's time for your coffee. Bobby K, after my night's sleep and getting the issue of the chest with the council, a lot better. Just wished I could find... Uh-oh. There's a food source in Canada from September till June. Interesting. You will see here in October. You'll see. Yeah, I need to book my flight. Going down one is too quiet. Oh, yeah. Yep. I've been doing that as well. Everywhere I bloody go, I'm doing that. No complaints. Great stuff. Great stuff. Right, let's try this coffee. That's good coffee. Slightly over extracted, but it's got that lovely spin. May the 4th be with you all. Star Wars Day, big up Demo. Hopefully you're doing well. Is the board not working again today? Let's have a look. We reset that. It might work. Yes. Yeah, I'm really enjoying that. Need smell-o-vision. Need to get smell-o-vision installed on this stream. So you can smell this lovely coffee. Happy 4th. Great stuff, Bobby. Great stuff. I am well, Ben. Just pretending to work as always. That's what I'm doing here. Great minds think alike. We roasted some coffee today. This is the last of my my decaf that I'm a massive fan of. Which so it's a poignant moment. This is the last of my decaf that I roasted today. I am putting in an order for some more decaf. on the same country, but it's going to be a slightly different process. But yeah, it's time for some more great coffee. I'm going to order some new Brazilian coffee, which is going to be another natural. I need to find the bloody email. I don't want to open the email because Outlook is having a real problem. Outlook's having a mare today and it's downloading things onto your computer that you don't want there. Go on then, guys. Predictions for Saturday. P.S. Let me know if you're free for In the Wall, Saturday at 11 p.m. Premier League team of the season to be discussed. I think I'm available Saturday night. I know Sunday is... I can't do too late on Saturday because on Sunday I'm having a quick break. We're going to Cornwall for a few days. So yeah, can't be too late on Saturday, but if there is a spot for me, I will happily be there. Hardest part of the work day sometimes is making it look like you're doing something. Yeah. Yeah, I actually have to do some stuff. I need to do some billing. I need to make sure the guys next door to make sure they've got coffee for next week. So yeah, I need to do some billing. Hi Ben, I know how your coffee smells and tastes. Also, see you grew into music. Yeah. Neither knows what's up. Neither knows what is up. You're booked. Awesome. Ben, are you a Star Wars fan or a Star Trek fan? Can't wait for the new Star Trek show starting tomorrow. I'm going for 2-0 Spurs. But I like both. I add Doctor Who to that equation as well. I like Doctor Who as well. I like most sci-fi shows. I'm much more of a comedy guy though. I'm not someone that has to watch. I'm a bit more of a I watch something to be entertained or I've got comfort movies sort of person. But if you can mix comedy and sci-fi like Rick and Morty does, you're onto a winner. I love Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty's excellent. I need to make sure I'm caught up with Rick and Morty. Make sure. If I am awake, I will be available. Ooh, interesting. Spurs 2, Liverpool 1. Then we will beat Arsenal, and like every Spurs fan hoping we don't balls it up with Burnley and Norwich. That's the problem. I see us beating Liverpool and then losing against Burnley and Norwich. I just see it. I see it. Like clear as day, I see it. I think we'll grab a draw Saturday or 1-1 tie. Taking no chances type of game for us. I'm a Trekkie. Awesome. Spaceball is the best of a bunch. Ooh, interesting. Tone, I'll be playing French Lavender later. Thought you'd like to know as you are the Lavender kid. Awesome. Well, there is some lavender for you. I've got some. I need to plant my pea plants, which is funny story. For some reason, I must have had too much to drink. Ordered some sakura seeds on Amazon, and I was really excited about them. So I planted 2. Just to see how it went, and suddenly it started growing. I was just like, okay, that's cool. A couple of days progress, and it's getting bigger every day. The plant's it's like ridiculous. I'm like thinking, this cannot be a tree, or this is just miraculous. I've got the greenest thumb going, or this is not a tree. So I showed a tree to everyone. That's not a tree. You've been duped, son. Like, how much you pay for it? Don't know. Whatever. So yeah, I downloaded the app on the phone where you can identify plants. Look at it, behold, sweet pea plant. Actually, no, it was like garden peas, which is hilarious. But it's like, I just plant all the trees then, and we can have peas in the garden. I bloody love, I love growing things, so hopefully I'm going to put those plants in the garden, and hopefully we'll get some peas by the end of the year. Great stuff. Afternoon, Ben. Sci-fi, cars, spurs, and beverages. Sounds like you've made the right life choices. Yeah. For the most part. I just like good stuff. I like good stuff. Oh, yeah. Is Kuva 99 AQA Obi-Wan Kenobi? That's good, Bobby. Yeah, that's a good one. A lot of the things I'm like is like forced on me. Like Tottenham and cars is something that's been forced. Video games, love video games. My love of video games probably is because I was jealous of my brothers always hogging the Nintendo 64, playing Star Fox 64 as it's known in the US, but it was known as Lilac Wars here for some silly reason, or Pokemon Stadium. And when I got my first Game Boy Color, I remember exactly where I was. It was outside what is now in Loughton as the Marks and Spencers, but then it was just a car park. It was a big car park in Loughton. Massive car park. Should never have been that big for Loughton. Like, you wonder why they need that many spaces. Obviously it's now. We were sitting out there, and my mum comes and opens the door, and she says, there you go, Benny," and then she hands me a turquoise turquoise Game Boy Color. With Pokemon Yellow, which I've still got both of them. 2 prized possessions they are. And yeah, I was hooked. I played Pokemon Yellow. So yeah, and then I've been a gamer ever since. See what you planted. Sounds like, well, no, it's garden peas, because I scanned it and it said yeah, it's garden peas. It's now. The problem is, I need to plant it outside because it's now too big. It's got so big that it's actually starting to fall over. More like Captain Kirk than Obi-Wan. I would say Kuva is a bit more like Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's a very wise man, he is, Kuva. Very wise man. Either that or he's Darth Sidious. It's one of the two. Ben loving things forced on him. Oh, yeah. Oh, welcome to Innuendo Wednesday. Yep. It seems to be that way, Bob. Seems to be that way, sir. Favourite game you play? My favourite game is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I've said this multiple times, I think. I love The Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda is my favourite franchise in gaming. And anyone that says otherwise is wrong. I love my Pokemon games. I need to play the new Pokemon, the one that's an RPG. I need to play The Legend of Arceus. Apparently it's excellent. Just haven't got the time but if I ever need a comfort game, I go back to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and I'm immersed, and I just play that game for hours upon hours upon hours upon hours. That's my favourite. You must play the Arkham Batman. I'm not a fan of the Batman games at all. For me, they're a bit too forced. If they made a 1960s Batman game, I would be in for it. With the powers and thwacks. I was saying this to Kuva about a month ago. If they made a movie, a if they made a 1960s Batman movie, it would be the highest selling Batman movie ever. Without a shadow of a doubt. Just bring back weird Batman. I thought Coover was more Jar Jar Binks. Very interesting point. I know you want me, mate. Those floppy ears kill you. Oh, yeah. Innuendo Wednesday is upon us. Great stuff. Great stuff. I am liking Innuendo Wednesday so far. It's great. Gonna have to coin that from Bob. Oh, that's nice. '60s Batman, but throw a bit of Austin Powers. Now that could be really something. Yeah, that's what I want to hear. Why? There was supposed to be a new Austin Powers movie in production. Where is it? I want it now. Need the new Austin Powers movie. I think I'd be a crap Robin, to be honest. Morning, afternoon, everyone. Hope you're well. Achi, boker dov, achi. Hopefully you're doing well, sir. Everyone big up Brian. A massive thank you again for having me on last night on your show. It was absolutely brilliant. Really enjoyed myself. Big up Brian. Question, buddy. How have you found coming into the Spurs YouTube community? I believe it's totally unique. In a way, it is unique. Well, I originally appeared on. I originally appeared on We Are Tottenham TV and just had a chat. I thought it was a bit mental, really. I just said innuendos like I usually do and said, don't mess with a load of people, blah, 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 blah. And obviously we've done bits on TTG and bits on Josh the Tottenham Guy's channel. Bits on Tottenham, now we've done something on Tottenham on top. The thing that really brought me into the Tottenham community is when suddenly I was on a show. I think it was the Irish Hotspur, I think. It was definitely the Irish Hotspur. I appeared on the Irish Hotspur. And Mr. Daigle was in the chat, blasting, Ben, send me your email, send me your email, send me your email, send me your email. Like, literally, he was like, we need to talk. So I sent Brian my email in the chat. And that was it, really. That night, suddenly we had a chat, we started texting, and then suddenly Brian called me. It was about 9, 10 o'clock in the evening. And we had a chat, and we got down on a house on fire, so we started talking, knowing Coov and Phil through TTG and stuff like that, and the Irish Hotspur. And Danny he's in the chat as well, Mr. Danny Kiriakou, Brian brought Danny over and we had some coffees, and then we appeared on a couple of shows and we had a chat, and then I met Bob through Josh the Tottenham Guy stream, because the first ever stream I was invited to was Josh's stream, and Bob was a special guest on it, and we had a chat and blah blah blah. And obviously yeah, I just met him when after Bob woke up, and then Bob called Brian and Danny from the shop, and then we had a chat, and then I couldn't believe Bob still recognised me, because we had only met once. And yeah, we met so many people through the meetups and having people come to games with us, and then meeting everyone at the games, going for drinks. And I met Rez when all the Irish chaps came over for the Wolves game. That's where I met Rez. And I met Nick as well through that as well. And I met everyone through that, really. And it's been such a crazy experience. To come to think of that, none of the people in the chat now I knew pre-November, I would say. Pre-November, didn't know any of you. Now I know all of you. Most of you as friends, and somewhat almost family for the most part, because we speak all the time. And it's crazy, really. It's a massive blessing that the community has gathered round the crappy coffee channel when I decided to set up my own little show. Didn't think we were going to have that many viewers for the most part, and everyone's taken to it like a duck to water, and everyone's just such great friends, so much support and positivity, and it's made my life so much easier. It's made me a much happier person, going from someone that was always quite anxious and quite always worried what people thought of me, and to now have a ton of friends. It's very difficult for me to make friends. It's very difficult. I don't have a massive friendship group. And now suddenly I've got a massive friendship group of all the people that all come for coffees, and we all have chats, and we go on each other's streams, and it's magic. It's magic. It is totally unique, and it's an incredible community. So everyone in the community needs to give themselves a big pat on the back, and yeah, and we just need to keep progressing this community, adding more people, adding new streams, and let's all be best friends. It's a massive thing. Kiva, Batman, me, no thanks. I'm a Joker fan. One didn't like the new Batman. I like the movie, didn't like Robert Kidder's Batman. Kiva is Joker. Yep, do. Yep. D. Ran Danny Kiriachit. D. It was great having you on the show. Big up, Danny. I'll be the Riddler. Riddle be this. Poor people have it. Rich people need it. If you eat it, you die. What is it? Morning, Superman. Nothing. Big update. All good, brother. Bob Spur TV. Boom. Yep. Still to meet Al's life. Yep, it will happen eventually, Al. It will happen. Absolute big up to the community. Yep. It's definitely a great place. I've been part of, being that someone is in the game, not really in the gaming sphere, in terms of I've followed a lot of big Twitch streamers in the past, from whether it's from King Gathalion to Pokimane, or to Valkyrie or Saikuno. So massive congratulations as well to Mr. Saikuno. Not that he needs it, because he's a massive presence for moving to YouTube now from Twitch. I've been watching a lot of these big streamers. Enormous streamers. Enormous. So I know how toxic communities can be. I know how toxic they are. They all pretend that they're really wholesome communities, But if you dig just a tiny bit beneath the surface of a lot of these communities, you see utter toxicity and frankly evil. Some of the things you see on these streams and the Discord pages, because a lot of them have Discord pages. So yeah, the fact that we've got, of course, this is a tiny community compared to a lot of these big streams. Thinking of it, look, how many subscribers does Saikuno have on YouTube? Let's have a look. 2.74 million subscribers. That's a lot of subscribers. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. It can be quite toxic for the most part. Most of these people like Saikuno's community are really lovely. There's not going to tarnish all the big YouTubers with the same brush. But there is a lot of toxicity in a lot of YouTube communities. But it's very difficult. It's very difficult to manage big communities, and most of them just content creators. They're not toxic people themselves, but it just lots of people gathers toxicity. It happens. It spreads like a virus. So yeah, it's very difficult. So the fact that we've got a somewhat biggish community, and it's not that toxic. There's a few people that need what's it called? Need realigning, a bit of not humbling. They need to look at themselves a bit. But for the most part, this community is fantastic. I love this community, and being part of it is a massive, massive pleasure. I found We Are Tottenham TV looking at my recommendations, then we went on to others, got to hear about them. Bob Spell's my second next find when just starting out. Now I follow most football. Yeah, great stuff. Great stuff, Tone. Absolutely great to hear how the community has helped you, buddy. I started the Spurs Family Twitter group 14 months ago, and just 7 people in it. 14 months on, there's 33 in there. Absolutely unique. It's great stuff, Bob. Great stuff. Big up, Tony. Thanks for your support as always. There's another thing about our community. We never forget our viewers. Love you all. It's just great people. Everyone from Bob to Ben and Sim from We Are Tottenham TV, to the Shelfside guys. The viewers are brilliant. Mr. Brad Matthews, a member of the community, Cooves, and so, there's too many names. There's too many names to name. Bobby K, Phil, all of them. Danny, my brother Brian. It's just excellent. There's some excellent community. Yeah, that Bob Spur is top. Oh, bloody hell, Cody. Bloody hell. I'm not even gonna. Who the fuck's ringing me? You can leave me a message. Not even gonna respond to that, Cody, sir. Otherwise, Kimber will punch me. Love Bob's channel. Great lad. Always great to see Bob here. Always great. The guy that's really toxic is that Kaufman guy. Bloody hell is he bad, isn't he? He's bad with his silly beard and his silly hat and his silly glasses. Everything he does. Mental, that guy. But yeah, big up everyone. Big up everyone. Yeah, I really enjoyed that Tottenham on Tour stream yesterday. I really enjoyed that. So much fun. And maybe down the future we can do some more stuff like that, because I believe I might be alright for podcasts, because I'm just what's it called? I'm a bull in a china shop. Always have been, always will be. And I don't skate around issues. I hit issues head on. So yeah, from everything to I like to have fun with it as well. I like to have fun with it. 100% agree, man. Can't believe the world that Daigle has brought me into. The friends and the YouTube family I made are just a blessing to mine and the kids' lives. Couldn't have ever imagined this. Yeah. Yeah, it's a great experience. Yeah, it's just to accept this little coffee YouTuber just owns a little coffee roastery that just sits here and puts the world to rights. Mr. Owl's life saying, "Oi, no way, top guy that Mr. Kaufman." It's very nice of you to say that, Mr. Owl. Hopefully I am. That's all that I can try and be. I try and be as good as I can. I can only apologise when I do something wrong. We all make mistakes. I make mistakes more than anyone because I'm a bit of a crazy personality. Objective facts, mate. Yeah, I can be a bit of a, what's it called, a stubborn human being, and I could be quite I probably am quite backward because of my heritage and all that nonsense. But I'm trying to improve every day. That's the least I can do. You can only make mistakes, and the best thing about making mistakes, and you've got a good support group around you, is people help you fix your mistakes, and they let you know if you've made a mistake. So yeah, hopefully I'm improving day by day, and that's the least I can do. Improve the world one coffee at a time. Objective fact, mate. Bloody hell. I'm just gonna hide. After I get my glass. But hopefully, even with the thoughts, hopefully I've given you somewhere to chill out during your morning / afternoon, somewhere to go. The only mistake is not selling tea as well. I'm looking for tea. I asked my friends at Moxie, could they give me the price list, and they still haven't sent me a message. I really want to get some of their tea. I really love Moxie's tea. I might just have to buy it. Just buy it on my account and just, if it's got VAT, just send it to the old accountant. Yeah, I probably do just buy some Moxie tea. But I'm never going to do tea in tea bags. Absolutely not. I've always believed if I'm doing tea, it's got to match up against the coffee. I'm not going to sell amazing coffee and then sell rubbish tea. It's not my... Until I can find coffee that is on the same level, it's going to be a real problem. But I do really like Moxie. I love their chocolate tea. I haven't had a chocolate tea in a while. I might have one of those tonight. I'll treat myself to it. Ben's stream last night was superb. Thank you, Graham. It means a lot. Means a lot. Hopefully, we can do some more streams like that. 'Cause I'm just a guy, but I've got some opinions, and hopefully, it resonates with people. I think it comes across that you're a type of guy that doesn't like confrontations and avoids talking negatively about people behind their backs. Great quality. I try. It's the least I can do. I don't like it. I'm very much someone that likes to live in their own space. Obviously I can be a bit, what's it called? What's the word? I don't like it when people take the hooks with me. I've never liked that. If you take the hooks with me, you're gonna know it. But I'm just trying to operate in my own space. I'm not trying to step in on anyone's toes. I'm not trying to copy people. I've got my own idea of how to run things. I've got my own idea of what I like the viewers and what I like my viewers to watch. And hopefully it resonates with people, and hopefully it gives you something to enjoy, and hopefully more people enjoy it, not just the football community. This is a stream for everyone. It just happens that the Tottenham community has got to it first. But obviously, I want to expand into the world, and hopefully it will improve other people's lives, because that's what I want to do. I want to improve other people's lives. And if I can do that, I've tried to leave the world in a better place than when I arrived in it. And that's the least I can do. So hopefully I'm on the way to doing that. Neith was saying, Ben, you bring great joy to our lives. Nice to have friends, especially at Kauffie. Yeah, absolutely. It's always great for people like you to be here, Neitha, and just have a chat, and then try the coffee and just say what you think of it, and just be honest about it. And that's what I like. Big up everyone, big up Danny. Always love to see Danny. It was great to see Danny on stream last night as well, after arriving back from the old Netherlands. So it must have been fun. Hope you're well, Danny. Hope the headaches have gone. Are we still doing Batman characters, Cove? I don't think so. Are we still doing Batman characters, Kiva? No, I'm okay. Yeah, there's always room for more Batman characters. I have always liked the Penguin. Yeah. We're just trying to chill here. This is what I do. I put my feet up, I have a coffee, and I chat with you guys. This is the dead part of my day, so hopefully I can spread some joy whilst I'm not busy, and hopefully people enjoy it. It's the least I can do. Good to see you again, Benny boy, and great to be on stream with you as always, Danny. Yeah, that's what I try and do. Ben does not only bring joy to our lives, but great coffee too, just not sugar. Yeah. Hopefully I bring the sweetness. So Penguin could be your biscuit of the day. I need to get some Penguin biscuits. I like those. I used to love the Penguin Chucker. Who remembers Penguin Chucker? Like the thing full of lots of different biscuits. I used to love that. Great advert as well. Yeah, but hopefully I'm trying to bring coffee to everyone. and trying to improve a bit of a bit of sweetness. We don't need sugar in our coffee. We're sweet enough as it is. Who's this guy? I'm like Ben. Bring back the cartoon version with the wows and pows. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I'm bored of this serious stuff. The world's got too much serious. It needs a bit of fun once in a while. Need to clean. Cartman, hi Ben. We'll message you after the stream about some coffee. That's okay. Absolutely. Yeah, send me a message on Discord. And yeah, I'll explain to you what we've got, and I'll send you the thing, and then I'll get that coffee sent to you tomorrow. Neither definitely not into football per se, but loves the relaxed atmosphere at yours and varied conversation. A bit of Spurs, okay with her as long as it's... Yeah, we don't try to talk Spurs too much. I like to make this a wide variety of conversation. Yeah, that's one of the things. If you didn't have your great coffee shop, what you'd be doing? I'd be working in my shop in Shoreditch. I'd be there every day probably from 10 till 6 as usual. 10 till 6, probably being quite upset with myself. As much as I love Shoreditch, as much as I loved working there for 4 years of my life, it's got to the point now where I do know, one of the things I've done, not to say that I know more than the majority of customers is wrong, because that's against my ethos of looking down on people. I want people to drink the best quality coffee they can, and I want people to understand the difference between a good barista, or in my case, a pretty decent barista, and a crap barista. Because the majority of them, because there's a lack of baristas in the UK, there's been a massive lack of chefs, baristas, service workers in general. So when you go to a place that's got quality baristas, you want to treat them nicely, because they're doing a bloody good job. They're working their asses off. They're cleaning this. My shop in Shoreditch, when I was there, utterly spotless, top to bottom, spick and span, sparkling. And people don't appreciate how clean it is, as well as how good the coffee is, how good the service was. And just people being rude. So many rude people. People shoving their agendas on you, on what they think you should do. And majority of people, for the most part, not wanting to hear your opinion. They want to hear their opinion out of your mouth. I think we have some guests. Give us a sec. Hello guys. We're here. How have you been? Good? How can I help you today?
Yeah, we're looking for freshly roasted beans.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have the Colombian beans?
I've got Colombian mint decaf. I've got some Kenyan on that's excellent. I've got a blend of Ethiopian. I've got a natural Brazilian. I've got a few, but I don't have any Colombian regular. The only Colombian I've got is decaf at the moment, which is excellent. It's the best decaf you'll ever try ever.
Single origin?
Everything's single origin as well. Everything's specialty grade, single origin, except for the blends, which is the special.
Let's try the decaf one, the Colombian one.
Yeah.
Actually, medium roast actually.
Yeah, everything's medium roast as well. And the decaf I roasted today as well. So.
To today.
Yeah, I roasted it today.
So we need to wait for like one more day, 24 hours.
What are you using it for? Espresso filter?
No specialty coffee, that pour over.
Pour over? About 3 days-ish. You could use it tomorrow if you really wanted to, but...
To not taste char?
No, not at all. Because again, it's high grade quality.
Let's see.
This is the last of it as well. It's really sad because this is the best decaf you'll ever try ever. It's just incredible. I would be okay to use it as pour over tomorrow. I've done pour over after a day and it's been absolutely fine. But of course, 10 days is when the flavour's really going to be there.
Give us like 250 grams.
Yeah. Perfect.
How much is it?
It's £10.
£10.
Yeah.
What kind of Ethiopian bean do you have? The Ethiopian one. What kind of bean? Of Ethiopian?
Ethiopian, I've got 2 types of Ethiopian. One I've run out of, so I don't think I've got enough of it. It's called the Icebreaker, which is it's an heirloom from what I can remember. I'd have to look it up because my memory is so poor. But I've got, so this is my special, which I really recommend. It's really sweet. It's about the 23rd of March, but it's still excellent. I've just tried it as a cappuccino right now. It's really tasty. But it's a blend of 2 Ethiopian coffees, one from Gora
and?
I can't remember. Let's have a look. Actually, no, I can just look on the label. Gora and Bashabakele. It's really sweet. It's like tropical. It's delicious.
Arabica, right?
Yeah, everything's Arabica. No Robusta here.
Okay, that's fine. Okay,
I've
we'll try
actually-
it. We'll try it also.
Yeah. Okay.
250
Awesome.
grams.
Yeah. Just needs to print a label for the decaf because I seem to have run out of it.
But you don't have Costa Ricans.
Not yet. I've got
Guatemala.
Kenya. I did have a Costa Rica at Christmas, which was excellent. Unfortunately, I don't have it anymore.
You'll bring in the near. Maybe some days we'll bring more. Okay.
It's very difficult. I'm getting some new coffee in very soon. Where is it? How do I download it as PDF? Bollocks. Let's do the Ethiopian first. Need to remember how to open this as a PDF. Oh, there we go. Print. No. Bloody technical difficulties. Maltese. It's a really X8 700 series, auto, actual size. Bang. Bang. Right, just let those print. And I'll pair this. So how have you guys been? Good?
Yeah, thank you.
How'd you guys find us?
Online search, Google.
Oh,
Because we live near from here.
Yeah.
Searching for the nearest local roaster here.
Yeah.
This is the
And that's
nearest-
us.
Fortunately. We're okay with the party. So.
Where's that stamp? That was the 20. Where is it? That was the 28th of March. Right. Would you guys like a coffee whilst you're here? Because you get one on the house per each bag.
Say again?
You get a free coffee on the house with each bag of coffee. So would you like a coffee?
What? You want pick up? You want to drink some coffee? Okay.
What would you like?
If you can make a perfect espresso, give us one espresso coffee.
One espresso, yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah. Dealer's choice, or would you like something a bit crazy?
Say again?
Which coffee would you like? Because you can have anything. You can have Kenya. You can have anything I serve.
Something of your choice.
Yeah.
We don't like. We like the balanced one.
Yeah. A balanced one.
Yes.
So then you will like the one I've got on my tap at the moment, which is lovely. It's a Brazilian.
Let's see.
It's really tasty.
Sit down. That's it. We'll sit down.
Come on, we're being
Of
back
course,
in an
of course you can sit down. Just let me move this over here. Give you space.
Someone was here, someone was working.
Okay, no problem. Almost midnight. Till midnight. Actually, when he agreed with me on the working times, working hours. Actually, he said that just 7 hours. But he knows for sure that I will make more than 40.
Oh, he's out.
It's the 4th of May. No, today's the 4th of May.
It is, yeah.
It is what?
May the 4th be with you.
Did you try espresso before? What? Did you try espresso before?
Ah, some point.
Okay. If you're not used to it, you can.
It's strong, yeah.
Actually, I have my own machine at home.
You got, you got.
I have it. You got?
Which one?
No.
Oh, yeah.
It's a very big machine.
Oh, yeah, you got. Oh, but you were a grinder with it. You were a grinder with it.
I have my grinder at home. Just before I have my grinder.
Oh, yeah.
go. Here are the 2 open bags. Let me make it up.
So I get it. Just your present. Just your present. Just your present.
Yeah,
That's all.
really, really. It's a present.
Next one. Next one. Okay, next one. Okay. Go on. Okay, next one. Done.
I did this one.
Next one. Next one. No, next one. Come back again.
Yeah. Linear classic.
Actually, it depends on the one who makes the coffee, not the machine itself. Maybe you have the best machine, but if you're not professional enough, then
Slightly fast maybe, but still delicious. 22. Really tasty this coffee.
let's see.
Really light cream, but packs a lot of flavour.
Is that all?
Absolutely.
Mmm. Delicious.
What notes are you getting off of it?
Yeah.
Just to ask. So we've got a coffee special, and we have a decaf.
Floral,
Yeah.
right?
Are you getting any of those earthier raisiny notes? The apples. A lot of chocolate here on the outset. Really well balanced, this coffee.
You're the expert on that.
Maybe I don't know the translation of the news, but I try to get it.
Excellent with milk, this coffee. It's just a lovely all-day drinker. You get a lot of those raisiny hits when you have it with milk as well. It really works. It's almost like having a pan of raisin in a cup. It's just delicious. It's Fazendo de Criado from Brazil.
Mostly floral notes.
Mm-hmm.
Fruity.
Yeah, it's the apples.
It's not chocolate.
Yeah, there is chocolate in there, but you get it less in the espresso. The chocolate comes more with the milk if you put milk with it. It's a coffee I drink every day. It just works. Yeah. It's very rare to find a roastery that also serves coffee, especially in this part of the world.
We were lucky to find this place. We were lucky or we?
Yeah, because I'm just here in a short visit.
Yeah.
I'm from Egypt.
Oh, brilliant! Which part?
Alexandria.
Okay, interesting. How long are you here for?
That's what I come yesterday.
Ah,
That's why.
He's been looking for coffee
That's
since
why I
yesterday.
got to look for.
so then you find the
I'm
best
not
coffee
sure.
place here. Great stuff.
Actually, I'm not convinced with the coffee sold in the commercial coffee sold
Yeah.
in the shops.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Loc-
just
Local roastery that for people who want to taste the coffee.
yeah. There's very few of them. There's a few now in Walthamstow and Shoreditch, but there's nothing like this where you're literally in the space.
It's very local, this one. We're
Yeah.
South food court.
Yeah,
Not far.
yeah, lovely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
You're happy. You're happy now.
Yeah.
You're coffee.
Good coffee finds a way.
Glad to get New York. Glad.
What time do you open?
We open at 10 o'clock in the morning and we close at 6.
Monday, Friday.
Monday through Friday.
But when we called you when your number's not working.
Oh, it's because I'm on stream.
Oh.
That's why.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Very glad to know you.
Thank you. Lovely to meet you. Yeah, let us know. You know, if you find us on the internet, email us. Let us know how the coffee tastes.
Oh,
Very interested.
thank you.
Yeah, that decaf will blow your mind. How good that decaf is.
You're writing it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Have a lovely rest of your day.
Thank you. Thank you.
There we go. Those guys are going to be flying with these espressos. Man in shot, if you can read this, which football team do you should support? That's brilliant. Penguins, please bring us the gift. Yeah. On it, sir. On it. Yeah. Please engage your customers with this information along their bank account and credit details. Yeah. Witty for his. I don't think there are many that can match Ben's wit. At what point does Ben put them in the cellar? Don't have a cellar, unfortunately. That security pad on Ben's door reads Fritzl Limited. That's it? Interested? We all want Ben watch. Yep. I love how Ben's has manipulated the furniture placement to hide the screen from the customer so we don't disgrace him. Lol. I just want to hide so they're not fully on camera, just in case. As soon as they notice the camera, you say, how are you streaming? They ran with it. They get the registration number and see if they are driving or whatever. Luckily, we are well protected. That's funny. Great stuff, great stuff. Left half, there was no passion in the training, from no passion, shows everything, absolutely. Ben has an original Brazilian. Oh yeah. You can, well, they're Egyptian, so they probably support Liverpool. Probably. Dodgy as soon as, yeah. Ben, if you were a cartoon character, who would you be? I'm thinking that squirrel from Ice Age movies. I would take being Scrat as a compliment. I was really happy that Scrat finally got his nut. Because the studio is closing down, so they finally did a thing with him getting his nut, which is really crazy. Which is really sad, firstly, that they're being shut down by Disney. I think they'd be more like Timon. They couldn't see you anyway, guys, because I had the email screen up looking for bloody labels, because Need to figure out a way of getting this to print properly. Because I don't know how to make this printer print any better. The printer quality is awful. Good stuff, Cody. Good stuff. And on that note, a very interesting stream, as always. Oh, Jan looks in dire need of coffee. Okay, so on that note, we have actually run out of time. I think we're going to have too many people to thank today, but we're going to try. So yeah, thank you to Mr. Anthony Gray, Bobby K, Philip Brady, Kirst, The Bottom Duter, Mark Cousins, Al's Life, Graham, Chris Agambar, Nick Barry, Sean Ranjit, Mr. Bob, Jason Bell, I think I said Anthony Gray. Yeah, I said Anthony Gray because it was first. Mr. Cody Mack, Mr. Ian Ferguson was here, Mr. Carl Simpson, Tottenham Tantrum Gold, Nifa, Kirst, I think I said Kirst before, but yeah. Miss Nifa, Mr. Kuva, Mr. Hollywood Phil, Mr. Daigle, Mayahi, Mr. Danny Kiriakou, do. Mr. Yeah, we've done Al, and I think that is it. Yep, we've done Graham. La. Mr. Carterman Farming Simulator, last but not least. Certainly. Certainly last now, Mr. Alexander Hilton. Oh, and actually no, Mr. Catman Jess. Mr. Catman Jess, right in at the last moment. I see Ben as Lisa Simpson. He doesn't look like Lisa Simpson, but he's definitely her. Okay, interesting, Cove. After hear about this explanation later. Right. Thank you so much for joining. We will be back tomorrow at 2 PM, as always, for the coffee afternoon. And yeah, hopefully we have some more interesting conversations to talk about. And yeah, hopefully we have a great conversation tomorrow. And hopefully the day's nice, because it's a grey day again. But thank you so much for watching. May the force be with you. And as always, if you smell what the cough is brewing.